So everyone's out about black sitcom fathers and movie fathers too. Black sitcoms. I did another one. So like I said, it's probably gonna be posted on Father's Day. Obviously, the main person was always Uncle Phil. Obviously, Uncle Phil, was Ashley, Carlton Daddy, whatever, and Hillary. But his relationship with Will is what people really focus on and talk about, although that was his uncle. And anyway, he was biological uncle. His biological aunt married Uncle Phil, and then, they had took him in when he, had little issues back home. So obviously the main thing that stands out in the very emotional scene when Will daddy came back and made it seem like he wanted to have a relationship with him, but he really didn't really made it for excuse or was focused on the job or money or not him, and then instead of spending time with him, and he was like, okay, well, I want you to roll with me. Okay, then, oh no, I need another driver or something to make money or something, whatever he said, child.
Some business came up I gotta handle, so we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand? Yeah, that's cool.
And he was like, man, why he don't want me?
He a better father than he ever was, and I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
He just panned the camera to the statue. Child, I cannot. Like, yeah, they ain't that scene. That was real dramatic. A real dramatic scene. So that's the thing people talk about, I think, the most. Oh, then the one time that was early on when we got in trouble at the pool hall, and Uncle Phil came down there and beat everybody and got the money back.
Oops. Let's play another game. I want another chance. Let's play another game.
Uncle Phil! Jeffrey?
Break out, Lucille.
And 10% for my manager. I be saying that sometimes because it's so funny. I'm like, and 10% for my manager.
$900.
And 10% for his manager.
That just makes me laugh. The dude, I don't think he was homeless, but the dude, I don't know what he was trying to do just in the pool hall. I don't want to talk too long about this, but so those are two times I can think of off the top of my head. Everybody was leaving and Will was trying to make it seem like he was good and had a place to stay, and he didn't have a place to stay, but then Uncle Phil helped him, make sure he was good and had a place to stay. Talk about Pops from Wayne's Brothers. I could talk about Pops from Friday because we're pretty much the same, but I'm gonna go Pops and Wayne's Brothers. Pops and Wayne's Brothers, like, we never even seen the mama. We don't even know what the mama even look like. We never seen the mama. They always talk about we never seen it. We saw the mama, but we never seen the mama. Pops, him in the white shoes and him, how he used to dress. And you see, he owned his own shop, restaurant, cafe. And they saw each other every day, child. They out saw each other every day, just three men. Like, Sue, you said tripping up here, fool. Dang, what was the band? The band he was in? They used to have me singing a lot in there. They got like a lot of memorable singing songs. Like how the Parkers got a lot of memorable singing songs. They got a memorable songs. All of them, I'm drawing a blank now, but I be singing it. But
gold, bang, bang, bang. You better run for cover. You speed. When my love goes bang, 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 it's gonna be you and me again.
Yeah, Pops and Wayne's Brothers was good. At the time they thought he was dying, but he just had hemorrhoids or something. But that's what it was. Then they thought he was cheating on their mama.
Carmela, where you going?
I'll bill you.
Bill me? Boys, what have you done?
We saved your marriage. That's what we did. That's right. We just scared away your little hoochie mama.
You did what?
Sean did it, Pop. Sean did it. You really let me down, Pop. Down. I look back to you. Like Jack to the Beanstalk. I'm not gonna stand here anymore and let you disrespect my mother. R-E-S-P-E-C.
Was it cheating? Carmela's my dance teacher.
And then, they always had him dancing. And that time he ran for mayor. I don't know what it was, mayor. He ran for some type of office out.
No, son. I don't want to run a dirty campaign. I want to run it honestly and with integrity.
Who do you want? This man or this man?
Didn't want to cry.
Council.
No, Pop. He's running a negative campaign commercial.
This is terrible.
Oh, Lordy Lord, I'm doomed. I'm doomed.
Tanqueray, cheer pops up, please.
Oh.
Check that booty.
Anywho, that's that on that Pops. I guess I can talk about Pops and Friday really quickly. Like, Pops and Friday, yeah, he was a pretty good dad. You know, just trying to teach him, you know, how to be a man and da. And he was always our bum child. He was on the road. And then they called him, said, creating trouble, which that never made no sense. They just called a random place. I'll probably talk about this in another video. I don't know about it. But they called a random place to say, hey, your son's in trouble. How they knew where you was? Like, they just said, hey, your son's in trouble, come quick.
I got urgent message for Mr. William Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The urgent message is, drop everything, Craig's in trouble, come quick.
Craig, who?
Yeah, nigga.
And he said, oh, Lord, did the dude don't do the change.
Someone just called and said Craig's in trouble or something.
What?
Craig's in trouble, I don't know.
What? Oh, man. Hold on, Craig, I'm coming. Give me my money.
Get the fuck out of here.
What you doing, man?
And hot sauce on the burrito. It was just too bad going on. Then he went to the bathroom jealous. How you say that? Like, I just like, okay. And people probably think I be for real jealous. No, nobody jealous. Like, what did you talking about? Like,
I feel 5 pounds lighter. What? Jealous? What's that?
he came out the bathroom and didn't look at everybody because they were looking at him crying jealous. No, that makes me laugh all the time.
I wouldn't recommend anybody going there for at least 35, 45 minutes. It's smelling pretty bad. I don't know what happened.
Get the fuck out of my face, Stanley! Oh, Lord, Stanley! Woo!
He was just like this, and he tried to go save his son. I used to love Smart Guy so much. And I don't even know what was the name. Can't even think of the dad name in there right now. But yeah, he was a good dad. He was in dad to the brother, best friend, and
the child needs some alone time to cool down a bit. When he's ready, he'll come to you.
School psychologist?
Sesame Street.
yeah, I don't necessarily have much to say, but I just the only thing I can think of him and Mo, which is Marcus' friend, his son friend, was barbecuing in the cold. Paprika. I know I ain't gonna be able to find that clip. Paprika.
I was wrong, very wrong. Now I'm going into my room to think about what I did, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, that's that on that. Will Smith and Pursuit of Happiness. Pursuit of Happiness is Will Smith's best movie, but it's not the most watchable movie. I've said that before. So yeah, Pursuit of Happiness really make me child want to cry, honey. It's too much. Yeah, he really did that. Like, and you know, it's based on a true story. I'm gonna talk about another dad that's based off a true story. These based on true stories just be so good. I don't know why it be so good. Like, this Pursuit of Happiness based on a true story, it's just so good. Like a father actually taking a son, a mother leaving and having to sleep in the bathroom and just figure it out. But he figured it out, child. I know the woman was sick. But I wanted to take her leaving for him to figure it out, because he been struggling. And all of a sudden when she left, then you had to get together. So I don't know. He had it all worked out, child. Gave his last little money. That was a lie. I haven't seen that in me. Like, it's too much. It's too much. So that's good. The next, this is based on true story too. Coach Carter. I love Coach Carter. I've talked about this before when I was talking about college movies. But Something Yard, I love Something Yard. I mean, I said Something Yard. I love Coach Carter, and that was based off a real story. Like, yeah, he had the son, but I don't know if he had other kids or not. But on the movie, just saw him have a son. But then he was like a father figure to all the other people, you know, like Cruz. You know, every time somebody threw a brick through a thing and somebody said, open up the gym, let the boys play, it always sounded like Cruz to me. But I'm like, I don't think Cruz would have did that, but it always sounded like him. I'm like, did they do that purposely to make it sound like him? I don't know. But open up the gym, let the boys play, it sounded just like Cruz. I haven't seen the whole thing. I mean, I've seen little stuff here and there, but I ain't seen the whole thing. But anywho, he, like, you know, father figure to them, letting them in. And when Cruz's cousin, you know, got shot, he came to him first and he let him in and let him back on the team. And
Cruz?
I want to come back, coach.
What's going on?
I want to come back on the team.
What the hell happened?
They shot me. Rennie, they shot Rennie.
Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it, okay?
Okay. Okay, I got you.
and, you know, he recited the poem. What is your greatest fear? Our greatest fear is that we're not adequate.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Sir, I just want to say thank you. You saved my life.
So yeah, he was a father figure not only to his son, obviously. He was a father figure so much to his son. His son transferred to not as good a school that he was at, just so his dad can be his coach. That's how you know, child.
The second page is a letter you need to sign that confirms my withdrawal from St. Francis. They know I'm leaving.
What? You withdrew from St. Francis?
I called Richmond. They expect me there in the morning.
You called Richmond? You should have spoken to me about this.
All I want to do is play for you.
Part of growing up is making your own decisions and living with the consequences. And you will earn every minute of playing time.
Oh, the time they was at that party, they went to a away game, whatever, and they said that they won. Then they went to the party with the girls, the house party, and dad was mad, the mom was mad, and he went, like, he tried to celebrate with them at the hotel, and they was gone, everybody was gone, and they was in a party, and yeah, they was mad. Every time you watch like an older movie, a Chingy song is always playing. Like, I don't know if y'all ever noticed that, like in Coach Carter, I think a Chingy song, I can't remember what song was playing, but it was a Chingy song playing in that. And that scene, the house party scene, when they first introduced the house party scene, it's like every time you watch an older movie, a Chingy song is playing. I wonder like how that works. I ain't even getting paid for that. I'm probably gonna set that in the video too, but
got somebody I want you to meet. Now I just met her, but she is fine as hell. Her name is
Susan!
Susan!
I come to your rooms to celebrate with you, and you sneak.
Cruz tried to hit him when he first met her because he thought he was disrespecting her, and then he ended up and said, "Gonna get on my chin, honey."
You even know who I am?
From what I can see, a very confused and scared young man.
Scared of who? Scared of you? I'm supposed to be scared of you? Nigga, I ain't scared of nobody. I would lay your ass out.
I don't think so.
And then the dad in house party. I probably done talked about this before, so I'll talk about it briefly, but yeah, it was a good dad. It's sad.
Your mind on them books and off them gals, because you mess around and make the same mistake I did. Look, sorry, okay?
He had a good dad, like his dad, like he didn't play that. He told him up when he got home, like,
I wouldn't do that just yet, because your ass is mine.
I've been out looking for you. I almost got arrested. We got a black man out here walking at night. What's wrong with you? I almost got arrested trying to find you and look for you and come get you.
Where are you going? I'm going to mind my fucking business. That's where I'm going. Do you have a problem with that, officer?
Again with the questions. What is this, Jeopardy?
No, it ain't Jeopardy. It ain't Monopoly either. And I ain't going to jail. Freeze!
Yeah, but he would have got caught if Gina, I can't think of her name in the book right there, right? But Gina, Big Booty, somebody. Who they call her house for 3? Big Booty somebody.
Come home like he's supposed to. Boy, he must be out of his mind. He don't pay no bills around this house.
Yeah, he believed her, but he was really upstairs. But she was like, no, ain't nobody upstairs. I don't play that. I don't let nobody come there. Then he gone left. So she was holding it down.
So nobody been up there, huh?
Ain't nobody up there. I don't play.
I don't play either. That's right, I don't play. And I ain't got time to play no game with you damn kids either. You gotta come home sometime. I believe that shit. I'll be waiting on this monkey ass.
Like he was trying to be with her friend, then she ended up getting with him when she didn't even make no sense. Try that ain't about this, but that's crazy. Like he really wanted your friend, but then he couldn't have her, so then he just settled for you and he was cool with it. The dad, McDowell's, the dad didn't come to America. I don't know about that, but yeah, he has 2 daughters, and he was a successful dad. You know, he just, I guess, wanted the best for his daughters, but he was focused on money too much instead of how they was actually treated. Because the dude that had the money with the jerk curl, he just wasn't good. he just wasn't. I don't know. He just wasn't good, so I don't know why the daddy liked him. Yeah, he came from money, but he was not good. So, and it wasn't like the daddy wasn't doing well for himself too, so I don't know why he was focused so much on the man having money, but anyway.
Daryl here popped the big question. And Lisa happily accepted.
Next time you and my father decide to get together to plan my life, I wish you'd let me in on it. It's not going to be pressured into marriage, not by Daryl or my father or anybody.
I talked about Lisa and another one, right? Sister, like he was a good dad to Tia, too. Although you know Tamara was his adopted daughter, but yeah, he was a good dad to both of them. Remember the time this was my favorite, when he took Tia to the dance because she needed somebody. It was a daddy daughter dance, I think, and he had took Tia. I forgot what happened with Tamara.
This is a real nice thing you're doing for your sister. I know it's not easy for you. Oh, honey, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I didn't want to go, and she was like, "No, you gonna take him this time." It was something that happened that he ended up taking Tia. But then Tamara was mad, and she started daydreaming of having nightmares about him, like forgetting about her and going off with Tia or whatever, and being a daddy to Tia.
You ready to go to the father-daughter dance? Excuse us, Tamambo.
It's Tamara.
No, actually, it's tonight. Gotta go.
And he was like, let me go to Nana. We used to say that all the time. Let me go to Nana. That is hilarious. Let me go to Nana.
You can call me Dad.
What about me?
You can call me Mr. Campbell.
Wait, please, don't go. Don't go.
Let me go to Nana.
Yeah, John Q, he went through all that just get his son a heart or whatever. He wasn't playing it. He helped up the whole hospital. He wasn't gonna, unalive nobody then. That's how I like a movie where it's like the person doing something bad, but they doing something bad but good. And like it ain't necessarily bad. And then at the end, they supposed to be the villain, but they really the hero. And then at the end, everybody cheered for him that he had held up because they understand why he doing it for his child to get a heart.
You always listen to your mother. You understand?
Shoot himself, and he was like, "My son can get my heart." And so I cannot see certain movies are good, but you just can't be watching because it's just too bad. Michael Kyle from My Wife and Kids. They just had a funny dynamic. Like they just seemed like it was fun. Like he was always doing something. That, and he'd run back. That. Like it was just funny, like Wall of Shame, and just he was just doing all types of antics. Like they were just a funny duo. They were hilarious.
Bring it.
No. You could just say, no.
No. Then the time Junior got. Dang, she was making good at first, but then they replaced her with Vanessa was making good at first. Then they replaced her with somebody else. He had got Vanessa pregnant, and then Vanessa daddy was big and crazy. He wanted all this stuff because he thought he was like trying to take advantage of them because they had money. They wanted all this stuff, and they was like, no. He was like, yeah, I'm about to get it to him. Then he came. He was like, oh, never mind, child. Yeah, I didn't know he was that big. Then finally he was like, no. He finally stood up to him. Then no, thank me.
I'm coming.
No. Frank from Moesha. The things I can think about Frank from Moesha, obviously, Doran was actually dad, but they didn't know that till, later on. And then Doran was acting out real bad, and they ended up having to send him to the boot camp, which they should have, because Doran was acting a fool. They just ended up having to send him to the boot camp. He tried to at the last minute use sympathy. Dad! Frank! Dad! Now, go now. You call me Dad when you come back, child. Go.
I'm sorry. I'm a change. Look, I won't do it again. Please. Dad.
I'm sorry to have to do this, Dorian, but it's for your own good.
It's for your own good. Every time I cause a problem in your life, you shit me away. Don't ever think that I'm the way I am because of who you are and what you did.
That's enough! Now, we've gone over this 100 times. You know I tried to make this a home for you two.
Save it. Just say... I'd rather be with them anyway.
So he showed tough love right there, although that whole thing was, I don't know, that was all types of wrong, but I don't know who wrote that in. Very dramatic. Ooh, we gonna really make that his son. It's good though, ain't gonna lie to you. So, can't think of it. Oh, that time he tried to give Moesha a call. I talked about another, what I was talking about. I don't know, friends and sitcoms or something. But yeah, he tried to give Moesha a call, but she didn't want it to Saturn because he was a head of. Did he own Saturn, or was he just a? He had to own Saturn. I don't think he was just a manager. Did he own the Saturn? I don't know. Whatever he was giving her Saturn because he, ran the Saturn car sales place, whatever. All from Family Matters. That's it. This is what it's like. He was a father figure to obviously his kid, but then also a father figure to Steve. We don't even know. We never seen Steve's parents. I don't believe. I can't think of seeing them. So we don't know what was going on. Which I was even now. He was happy that he was over their house, Carl them house, more than he was at his house. They took on him and got rid of Judy. Eddie wanted to be a cop, but the mama didn't want him to be a cop.
Why do I always do what? Limit me. Build walls around me.
This is not about walls. This is about roads. And drinking will take you down a road that leads to a dead end.
Like I said, he was a good father figure to them, but then also to them, like, you know, he was a cop. I don't know what the mama did. I think she had multiple jobs. I remember there was a job she had, and then she tried to get another. I don't know. It was a lot going on. I don't know. I can't think of specifically what the job she had, but Flex Alexander from 101, I put him in there because first he wasn't raising, the mom was raising, which was Pam from Martin. And the only reason why I don't be saying that, I know their name, but their name sounds so similar to me. Gina and Pam, real name sounds so similar to me. I be confusing it. Which is which? Sheena and Tisha. It's I don't know. It's too similar, and I just be saying Gina and Pam. Like I know one is Tashina, one Tisha, but I don't be knowing with. I don't know, child. I'm dyslexic, but so I would just be saying Gina and Pam. Brianna, mom from 101, which is called Pratt, was her mama. Then she was raising her. Then I can't remember what happened, but Flex ended up taking her, in her like teenage years. And at first he was lenient, and I guess they had just they were just pretty much friends. They had a cool vibe. Yeah, he did father stuff, here and there when he had to, but for the most part, especially at the beginning, it was like a friendship vibe, because obviously he wasn't around like that, obviously as much as the mother. But yeah, he was good. Like they always came to her house. Spirit and Arnaz, although Arnaz and her had a thing, so he wasn't necessarily fitting in there, but it's like, okay, whatever. So that's that. But then the last dad I got is Curtis Payne. Curtis, like, not now, like, I don't know what's going on in House Payne now, but the House Payne back then was just so funny. Like, Curtis was just so funny. Like, oh my god, it's hilarious. Just hilarious. And his son was Lance Gross or whatever. What is that? Oh, CJ. No, CJ is the nephew. What is Lance Gross' name? Character name? Calvin. I knew it was a C. I know in the letters. Calvin. And they paid for he was firefighter captain. I don't know job, but he was the lead firefighter, the head firefighter. And then the firefighter. The station was just right there by the house, I believe. And they paid for all his. He was pretty much laying from girlfriend. They paid for all his schooling or whatever, but he never really knew what he wanted to do or was in and out of it. Wasn't really taking it serious, but they was paying all this money for his school. Then he was giving tough love, acting like he was joking with him, but didn't really love him, but obviously did. But because he was trying to show him tough love, whatever. Like, we need to get together, child. And then obviously he was a father figure, because I think CJ, which is his nephew, father wasn't alive anymore. Found out later that wasn't his biological father, so that wasn't his biological family. But he was a white man, I think. But yeah, so he was a father figure to his son, but also his nephew, took them into when the wife got on crack and, took in his keys and all that. So yeah, he was really funny. Like, I love a funny dad. So him, Michael Kyle, like, they were just hilarious. So you just gotta love funny dads.
Hello, baby. Curtis, Remo is gone. Why, baby?
You okay?
He's my best friend,
That's our mom.
Yeah.
You can't compare Remo to a crackhead. I love you both.
Okay.
Kinda. Actually, I need to be alone. Bye.
Did somebody die?
Remo!
Who's Remo?
CJ, my right-hand man.
Remo!
Remo's back.
That's all I got for today. That's what I was saying. Bye.